racing, and the best to begin was Tie the Knot. Commencing nicely, Our Unicorn, followed closely by Istedad into Gaze, Carl Perra, Darazari moving forward, Pipe second last. It's a hand canter early, and Arena drops out to the tail of the field. Down past the 100 they travel on the first occasion, and Darazari races up on the outside to join Our Unicorn. Istedad is 3/4 of a length away between the leaders. Now a length, but he's got to be trapped 3 wide. Bit of scrambling out of the straight. Tie the Knot's in the centre. He's tending to race with his head up and down, followed on the inside and passing Tie the Knot, Carl Perra. About 2 lengths further off is Into Gaze, 3/4 Pipe the inside, and 2 lengths Arena. They race along towards the 1700 metres in the Mercedes Classic, and Istedad shows the way. Darazari is racing at its quarters second. Our Unicorn is running third, and then comes Carl Perra on the inside of Tie the Knot. A break to Into Gaze. Pipe is second last, and Arena lobbing along at the rear of the field, and would only be about 8 lengths off the front spot, which is being occupied by Istedad. And working to the back, the 1400, it's Istedad leading the way, about a length on Darazari. Our Unicorn travelling third. Tie the Knot is fourth. Then comes Carl Perra, a length and a quarter to Into Gaze. Second last is Pipe, and a length and a half to Arena, still about 8 lengths off the lead, still occupied by Istedad, and there's no change down the back of the track, and they've completed more than half of the Mercedes, and they're running to the 1,000 marker, and the imported horse Istedad is leading the way, 3/4 of a length on Darazari. Our Unicorn on the inside of Tie the Knot, 1 out, 1 back, and then Carl Perra sticking right on the back of Tie the Knot is Craig Carmody aboard Into Gaze. Pipe second last, and Arena tracking Into Gaze is last. They're almost in pairs coming down the side of the course, 700 to go. It's Istedad leading the way narrowly from Darazari, now moving up to put pressure to Istedad, and the speed quickens, 600 to run. Tie the Knot about to be let rip by Die. Our Unicorn on the inside, still following Tie the Knot is Into Gaze. A length to Carl Perra. Pipe second last, and Arena pulled to the outside is last. Around the corner in the Mercedes Classic, and Childs going for home on Istedad. It got away from Darazari. Our Unicorn into the clear, and look at Tie the Knot joining in with Into Gaze. At Arena down the outside, Tie the Knot hits the front. 170 to go. Tie the Knot a half length Into Gaze. A length Arena. Tie the Knot is pulling out plenty. The big chestnut is home today. No worries. Tie the Knot wins the Mercedes Classic. Into Gaze second. Arena third. Followed by Istedad, Our Unicorn, Darazari, Carl Perra, and Pipe was tailed right off.
Super Tab there, number 5, Tie the Knot to return 261.23, Into Gaze $2 and 9 Arena $1.50. The treble combination 315 $80.40.
$1.90. 9 Arena in the third spot has paid $1.50. Tie the Knot clocking 229.02 outside of Captive Edition's record of 227.13. Sectionally 33.43. Wacko, they've really sprinted, haven't they? The last 600. And Tie the Knot getting his revenge today. As we all know, he was home narrowly here in the Ranvet, but lost it on protest as at Darazari. I suppose that's some compensation for Shane Dye here too, with Redout's Choice being scratched at 12:34 this afternoon from the Golden Slipper. He's now won the other feature attraction on Tie the Knot, owned by Mr. Sandy Tate and Mrs. Jill Nivison, bred by Sandy Tate, a big chestnut gelding, a 4-year-old by Nassapur from Wisked, and Guy Walter, who's done a superb job with this particular gelding, training him at Warwick Farm. 28 wins, 28 starts for 9 wins, 4 seconds, 6 thirds, and the first prize today of 680,000 takes his total to 2.8 million. So he's certainly doing a grand job, winning by 3/4 of a length and a quarter, second and third, 229.02, 33.43. The 1999 Mercedes Classic goes to Tie the Knot. Yeah, well done to Tie the Knot. He was too good for him. It was as simple as that. Here are Tates. 5, 3 and 9. Tie the Knot, Shane Dye, 250 and 130. Number 3, Into Gaze, paid 190. Isn't he an honest horse? Always the groomsman, seemingly never the groom. And number 9, third Arena, he had every possible hope, 150. 250, 130 the winner, 190 second, 150 third. 9.
Ready? They're off and racing, and Fleur 3 Flow threw his head in the air at the start. Try and say that quickly. and dropped out towards the tail. Our Poetic Star first out with Kingston Way, 1 man out, Gold Draw. Lord Eminence is over on the inside as they settle behind those runners. Sweetliner on the outside of it is Supreme Yossel, and mooting up on the fence after missing at Free Flow. Deeper out Planet Hollywood from Alien Fella. Then Moon Chase, Noble Benbara. Shane's Castle drops out to the rear. Heading towards the 2,000 metres, and the leader was Kingston Way, coming from the outside, goes up to lead. Getting to second is 1 man out, and Planet Hollywood pulling its way up deep over on the inside. Our Poetic Star in the box seat. A length away to Gold Draw. Lord Eminence a neck away inside it, followed by Supreme Yossel, caught a little bit deep. Sweetliner in the centre and hunting up on the rails. Free Flow, a neck to Alien Fella, a length away to Shane's Castle. Then Moon Chase, and two last of all is Noble Benbara. Heading past the 1,600, Kingston Way, and the pace only fair, leading 2 lengths to 1 man out. On the inside, Our Poetic Star, and around it Planet Hollywood. Gold Draw shutting up on the inside with Lord Eminence, a length away, then Supreme Yossel. They're going slowly, so they're packing, and a few of these having no luck out 3 deep. Supreme Yossel with the Sweetliner on the inside. Free Flow and Alien Fella, a length of Moon Chase, Shane's Castle, and a length off last of all is Noble Benbara, who's only 8 or 9 off the leader. On top of the hill inside the 1,200, the leader Kingston Way, 2.5 to 1 man out, with over on the inside Our Poetic Star and Planet Hollywood 3 deep, a length away to Gold Draw. Lord Eminence over on the inside from Supreme Yossel, Sweetliner and Alien Fella. Then Free Flow back along the rails, going around him Moon Chase from Noble Benbara, and last of all is Shane's Castle, 900 out, and Kingston Way a length in front. Planet Hollywood second. 1 man out is third. Our Poetic Star over on the inside from Supreme Yossel. Lord Eminence locked away on the fence with Gold Draw, Sweetliner. Moon Chase and Alien Fella taking off. Free Flow getting right up on the inside from Shane's Castle, and Noble Benbara near the turn, 600 metres out. Kingston Way in front of 1 man out. Our Poetic Star the inside, followed by Planet Hollywood and Supreme Yossel coming 4 deep. Then Free Flow getting away from the rails. Further back, Sweetliner, Alien Fella. Moon Chase is a long way back. Going past him there was Noble Benbara on the turn. Kingston Way in front here of 1 man out. Our Poetic Star, and over on the outside Planet Hollywood. Free Flow can't go on, then Lord Eminence, and further back Noble Benbara, but Kingston Way slipped away. 150 out, he's home. Our Poetic Star getting to second, then 1 man out from a mile back Shane's Castle, but an easy win for Kingston Way. Hard held on the line, wins by 4 lengths to Our Poetic Star. Getting home late, Shane's Castle third from 1 man out. Free Flow, then Planet Hollywood, behind it Noble Benbara, Sweetliner, Gold Draw, Lord Eminence, Alien Fella. Well back second last Supreme Yossel, and last in was Moon Chase.
For Kingston Way, 11.60 and 3.80. Number 5, Our Poetic Star, $4. 11, Shane's Castle, $4.10.
At the barrier, Kembler.
For Kingston Way, 10.20, 3.20, 5 Our Poetic Star, 3.90, and 11 Shane's Castle, 3.80. And that treble on the combination of 9, 5 and 4 should return $767.40. 4, 5, 11 over the line, race number 5 at Caulfield today. Triple S National...
And Zaquita was one of the smartest out, but Courthouse Lane jumped quickly, and so did I Spy. And settling its I Spy from Courthouse Lane, Haute Couture right up there with Making Fay, Zaquita. And then Red Ivory and the favourite Zastov is pratted out very, very wide. A length and a half further back, and the field comes at the head of the rest, Jangles on the inside. A break then to Simone, followed by Winnings, Vodakai, Fuss, Harmonia, and Listening's Joy is Lost. They swing the first corner, and Zastov runs to a clear-cut lead. And down the back they go to the 1,400. Zastov by 3 or 4 lengths now. I Spy second, Red Ivory third, and then Haute Couture, Courthouse Lane, followed by Zaquita. And further back in the field as they race down the back straight, Making Fay, and over on the inside next is Jangles, then Simone, Winnings. Little more than a length of Vodakai, and then comes on the outside, making up a little bit of ground as they sort themselves out now. Listening's Joy, followed by Harmonia, and 2 lengths to Fuss last with Danny Nikolic in those fluorescent yellow colours. They race on past the halfway at the 1,000, and the favourite is Zastov making play. A length and a half, Haute Couture, I Spy is third. Then Red Ivory, Courthouse Lane, followed by Making Fay. Zaquita's on the outside of Jangles past the 800, followed by Simone, Winnings, and then Harmonia. Listening's Joy, Vodakai, and still Fuss last would be 15 lengths at least from Zastov. Zastov who strings the knot. And as they come down to the 600 marker, it's Zastov by more than a length. Haute Couture pushed along. I Spy next. 2 lengths away is Red Ivory, and then comes Courthouse Lane. Making Fay is making some ground, followed by Zaquita. Jangles under pressure, and then Simone and Harmonia, and Winnings is next as they straighten up, and Zastov increasing her lead. Larry Cassidy going for home on Zastov. She's about 2 or 3 lengths clear. Making Fay and I Spy second and third, followed by Haute Couture. Zastov down to the 100 metres, 2.5 lengths in front from I Spy. Then Making Fay, but they can't catch Zastov, and Zastov wins easily from I Spy and Making Fay. Fuss flew home, and then came Winnings, followed by Volokai with Haute Couture, Zaquita, Jangles, Simone, and then Listening's Joy, Harmonia. Long margin off next in the run, Courthouse Lane, and Red Ivory finished at the rear. An easy
5 Zastov to return 450.180. 12 I Spy to return 340, and 7 at Making Fay $2.
place. Number 12 I Spies paid $3.30, and Making Fay number 7 at $2.10. Numbers official 5.12.7. Quinella 32.20. Exacta 53.80. Trifecta for the dollar $198 exactly. They've run 2:01.92 there. 2:01.92. It's a nice evenly run clip. Dane Wynn and Octagonal share the race, the course record. This will stand as a race record, having not been previously run under the conditions. And Zastov is trained by John Sayers for the Sino Dynasty Stud Syndicate, managed by Tony Huang. The winner by Zabeel from Standing Ovation, a brown mare, a 4-year-old Larry Cassidy in the saddle, and 2:01.9 to 34.65. Pretty well all the way to Zastov. 4th placing there was number 4, and that was Fuss. She made up many lengths from Stone Motherless Last. Good colours, the fluorescent yellow jacket worn by Danny Nicolek. Gee, you wouldn't miss it on a dark night. 2.5 lengths short neck with the margins in the New Asia Singapore Cup. Okay, effortless win. Race number 7 is the Golden Slipper, sponsored by Amy. Redout's Choice, number 1, came out at 12.34 through an elevated temperature. 13 Oamaru Rhythm and 18 Dan Glisser out, so 1 short of the capacity lineup for the Slipper, 15 going around, and we'll have the opening call in just a moment. But firstly, confirmation of some totes.
Moving in Perth.
Number 5 Zastov, 4:30 and 190. Number